Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone. I'm Erica BRYANT. We are less than a month away from the start of school in North Carolina, and that is top of mind for many families. Today in our area alone, we saw protests in Charlotte and Fort Mill, where teachers and parents criticized school district plans, arguing that it involves too much in-person learning or not enough. We want to start with CMS tonight. Now, last week, the district decided on Plan B+. That would send our kids to school in staggered groups for a few days for the first 2 weeks and then transition to all online indefinitely. Our Joe Bruno is live for us tonight. After listening to that meeting, Joe, parents and teachers hit a lot of different concerns tonight.
Well, this was the first time that parents and teachers really had a chance to address the board in a public setting about that B+ remote plan that the board has enacted. Now, let me tell you, not a lot of people were happy with this plan, according to comments, but for different reasons.
I'm nervous. I'm scared, and I think a lot of other teachers that I've been hearing from are scared too.
Teacher after teacher after teacher expressing concerns about the CMS plan to bring them and students back to the classroom for 10 days in August.
It is not safe to be in school April and May. It certainly is not safe in August.
Say that I'm terrified to return for in-person instruction is an understatement. I've never been more scared in my entire life.
Maybe a history teacher, but I recognize that in this crucial moment, we need to let the science lead.
It felt like almost everyone who spoke was against what CMS decided. From teachers not feeling safe to return to the classroom just yet, to parents wishing students could be back in the building more than just 2 weeks.
Kids are at risk and suffering. You have to be strong enough to withstand the criticism of a small vocal minority.
Risk is real, but we cannot use our fear to abandon the very people that we have pledged to take care of.
Those two parents weren't alone in their opposition to a mostly remote schedule. Outside the government center, a few people gathered in support of a return to in-person learning.
We just want kids in school, especially for the mental health aspects and just general well-being of the kids. As long as there is proper social distancing and masks and sanitizing stations, I would feel totally comfortable going back to school.
CMS has given no indication they're moving away from what they already decided. For now, they are planning to continue down this hybrid path. Some teachers are asking leaders to be flexible, though, and be willing to ditch this plan if needed.
I would hope that in the coming weeks, the board would continue to monitor the level of danger posed by our community's infection rates, as well as new research that's emerging about how COVID is transmitted and what it does to people.
Joe, tonight also the school board provided a little bit more information about the extracurricular activities and sports for kids.
Yeah, so students will be able to participate in sports no matter if they select the Plan B+ remote scenario or if they enroll in the full remote academy. That assumes, of course, that sports are actually happening this year. As far as extracurricular activities go, CMS staff is exploring ways to make them virtual. Erica.
All right. You also mentioned that full remote academy. Parents should know that deadline is coming up this weekend.
Yeah, the deadline is July 26th, and so far about 15,000 students have enrolled in that academy. The big difference between that and the Plan B+ remote is with Plan B, there's a chance you may be back in the school building sooner. With the full remote Village Academy, you are locked into virtual learning through at least a semester. Erica.
All right, Joe, thank you for all those details.